This interview is for information only and should not be considered as investment advice or a recommendation to buy shares in the company featured. Welcome to this Stock Box interview. Joining us today is Robbie McRae, the CEO of Caracal Gold. Hi Robbie, how are you doing?
Morning Mark, very well, and yourself?
Very good. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you very much for your time. So some news this morning from the company. You're moving to accelerate expansion at Kilimapesa mine, the gold mine in Kenya. So first of all, can I just get your thoughts, your take on this?
Very exciting, Mark. The team on site have worked very hard to prove the capacity of the current operation at Kilimapesa. We came out right from the beginning and said that we wanted to build an operation that was correctly sized for the resource at Kilimapesa. And we always had a number out there of 25,000 ounces per annum. Mm-hmm. So I'm very pleased that the board has given us the go-ahead to start the process on ramping up the production from the current 1,000 ounces to the 2,000 ounces, which equates to the 24,000 ounces per annum. Very pleased.
So a significant increase there. And this was always part of the plan, wasn't it, Robbie? I do recall when we were talking before that I think, was it the target by the end of the year to be around 50,000 ounces producing a year?
And we always had a three-stage program. One was to really test what we had bought from Goldplat. What was the capacity of what we had actually bought from Goldplat? So we think it was underperforming, and we tested that and ran it very hard from September, October, November, December of last year. We delivered on what we said we would, and the certain areas, like especially around the mining, the underground mining and the open pit mining, have delivered above what we had expected. And we need additional processing capacity to process what they're delivering. So being able to come out and tell the market that we're moving to this next step, I wouldn't say ahead of schedule, on schedule, we're very pleased.
What has enabled you to accelerate this process? Just is it coming down really to the operations on the ground and what you're seeing?
We've learned a hell of a lot through operating Kilimapesa, and we took on an operation unlike many other operations where the bankable feasibility study is completed and clearly lays out the strategy for developing the project. We inherited a project that was underperforming. It had a significant resource. I mean, 647,000 ounces is nothing to laugh at. It's a significant resource. It was processing tailings. It wasn't processing run-of-mine ore. So we came in and through all the various interviews and the RNSs, I'm sure all of our shareholders are aware, we tackled the mine, we tackled the plant, we tackled the infrastructure, we ramped up the production. And we've got a hell of a good understanding of the operation now. We're almost re-engineering it in a backwards kind of way. The heap leach plant, when we took on the operation, we didn't know that we were going to be delivering 10 to 15,000 tons per month of lower grade ore, which is running from between 1.5 and 2 grams a ton and stockpiling that material. So that's been the case. We've got stockpiles on site of low-grade ore, over 40,000 tons at the moment, and it's a waste. We need to process that. So our team and our engineers put together a conceptual study on a heap leach. We ran the metallurgical test work. We got good recoveries, and we came out a couple of months ago that we were starting the engineering, and now we're going to start the construction of the heap leach. So we're engineering, producing, proving concept as we go. It's a very exciting phase to be in.
Mm-hmm. So in order to increase production then, how will you achieve this? I see there are a number of items that you perhaps need to tick off from reading the RNS. Are they all within your means?
Yeah, I mean, there's three. We're going to, at Kilimapesa, we're going to end up with 3 processing streams. We're going to have a heap leach circuit, which will treat low-grade ore. That's the ore that's grading between 1.5 and 2 grams a ton, as well as the mill scats. That'll have a run rate of about 10,000 ton a month, and low capex, very low opex. People who know and understand heap leach operations know they're low capex and low opex. The heart of the mine will still be the milling plant. That'll generate the most ounces and make us the most money. And that will be expanding from 500 ton a day up to 1,000 ton a day. The heart of the milling plant is, of course, the mill. And we came out right at the beginning when we took over Kilimapesa, and there was a second mill on site at that stage. That mill's been sitting in Nairobi for a couple of months already, waiting to be refurbished. So that's it. And then we have the tailing circuit, and the tailing circuit has performed exceptionally well for us over the last couple of months. It's produced some good gold, very nice operating numbers, but it needs some care and it needs some love and attention. It needs some re-engineering and optimization, some TLC, and we can source and over 1,000 ton of tailing a day. So the plant will be expanded to treat 1,000 ton of tailing a day. And when we put all three of those together, we come out to the number of just over 2,000 ounces per month as our target.
Okay, excellent. So when you get to this stage then in approximately 6 months' time, where you will hopefully be producing around 24,000 ounces of gold, this will presumably increase the revenue for Caracal. What will that then facilitate? Will you still be going after building further on what you've got, going for that 50,000 ounces a year and the 3 million JORC resource?
Yeah, Mark. Again, we were very vocal and came out and said that we believe that we can get Kilimapesa up to around the 3 million ounces through our exploration program. Our rigs have been running since late in December. We've had a good month drilling in January, kicked off the month hard in February on the drilling program, and we expect to announce our first resource upgrade early in the second quarter of this year, and then continue to upgrade that resource. And we've also always said a 25,000 ounce per annum operation, when you've got a 3 million ounce ore body, there's a mismatch. So when we get to that 3 million ounces, we certainly will be looking at building a new, much bigger operation at Kilimapesa. And whether that's 50,000 ounces or larger, who knows? The feasibility study will tell that. So that strategy hasn't changed. But our eyes clearly on the ball now at Kilimapesa to get this expansion done, get us up to the 2,000 ounce, 24,000 ounces per annum, and continue on the drilling. And as that resource grows, we'll come out and tell the market when we're going to start the feasibility study on the next phase.
So just taking a look at some of the fundamentals here, Robbie, I wonder if I can get your thoughts on the gold price and gold price performance going into the future, but also as well from Caracal's revenue generating point of view, reporting point of view. Will you be able to share with the market some reports on revenue at some point fairly soon?
Yes, I get copied in on conversations from a couple of the chat sites and everything about our share price and about our reporting, etc. And I know there's a bit of frustration. People are asking to see our quarterly report. That quarterly report will be out early next week. We're working hard on getting it done and making sure that all the numbers are reported correctly. So yes, there'll be some hard facts coming out early next week in our quarterly report. Gold price, I wish I had I wish I had a crystal ball. We run all of our numbers, our budgeting, our planning, our feasibility study work at a discount to the current price. And if we make money at that discount to the current price, we then take it forward to the board for approval. So I don't want to take a guess on the gold price, but we're bullish on gold.
You're bullish on gold. Okay. Well, Robbie McRae, the CEO of Caracal Gold, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks very much, Mark. Have a good day. Ciao.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.